Don't doubt me. Just don't. I want another bet. And it was a gentleman's bet. Listen, I don't play golf. I want to. I'm looking forward to learning how to play golf when I have the time. But I still have 3 kids, and they're all playing sports. And if I'm not at one campus, I'm at a high school game. I'm going to Georgetown. I'm going to I'm all over the bloody place. Okay? I don't have time. And I don't like to suck at things. So I got to wait until I actually have the time and get somebody to teach me how to play properly so I don't make a fool out of myself out there on the course. But I do understand that golf is big business. Big business. So what is this bet that I won? When I saw what was taking place with this LIV Tour and PGA and the back and forth that was taking place, and I saw the type of money that the Saudis were throwing at it, I said, they're going to come together eventually. Oh, I know it's contentious. And you had, what was it, the CEO, I don't even know their names, the CEO of the PGA Tour wrapping himself in the American flag and 9/11 and all this stuff. And, this is terrible. This is awful. I'm going to say, listen, you've got a country out there, and we've talked about this here, that has a spigot of money. That has a spigot of money, and they will use it. And they did. They did. I know you're gonna hear some blowback from some of the golfers talking about how they feel betrayed, bewildered by the entire thing. They're going to be making more money. I mentioned here on the podcast. I mean, for crying out loud, you want to pay one soccer player $400 million a year, greater than the entire payroll than the New York Mets. Okay, and the New York Mets have the highest payroll in all of baseball. This is the type of money that they have. And again, we're so far behind the 8 ball in our stupidity when it comes to geopolitical concerns. We don't have very smart people in charge. And one of them is Joe Biden. Again, it was Biden that called the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. He called him a pariah or something like that. I understand we have issues with Saudi Arabia and we have issues with the human rights concerns that we have there, but we also have them with China, and we still do business there. Okay? We still do business there. Again, there's a stupidity behind this, and not to mention the fact, okay, Saudi Arabia, I mentioned, you talk about EVs. They're the ones that are behind Lucid Motors, by the way. They just poured a whole bunch more money into Lucid Motors to keep it afloat. They can keep Lucid Motors afloat as long as they want to. Why? Because they print money. They print money. Again, what is Saudi Arabia trying to do? What is the Crown Prince trying to do? Again, he knows his reputation was damaged with this whole Jamal Khashoggi situation where the journalist was murdered in Turkey by Saudi assassins. Again, what did Biden say? We're going to isolate. We're going to ostracize him. We do have a base there, right? We do have a base there. They have been an ally. Okay, you got to be careful who your allies are. But again, the world is reliant upon them for energy and oil. We've obviously seen their power this past week. We're going to decrease what we're pumping out by 1 million barrels. But what he's trying to do over there, again, you want to talk about a much more called progressive. That's a wrong word to use. But anyway, he's trying to improve the image of Saudi Arabia. You take a look at the plans that he has and the investments that he wants to make within the kingdom, and they're over the top extraordinary. But again, when you have that type of money, you can. However, he wants to spread it around as far as the risk is concerned. He's looking to get more and more foreign capital to come in and investment. So what did they do? They love sports. They bought Newcastle. They've invested in all sorts of luxury resorts, golf courses, horse racing, golf, soccer. They're looking to buy more of the best best soccer players in the world to have them come play over there. This is by design. And again, you talk about what Saudi Arabia has been doing as of late. Again, they kind of, there was a bit of a China brokered rapprochement with Iran. The Saudis are talking to Maduro and Venezuela. Our influence as far as foreign policy continues to just be diminished by the people that we have in charge. There's a thought out there that maybe antitrust regulators may step in to block this. You're going to lose. Who loses from this? Who loses? The players make more money. On what grounds are you going to file an antitrust lawsuit when it comes to this? The players are making a bloody fortune when it comes to this. Again, United States loses on this one when we need to start chalking up some wins as far as foreign policy is concerned. We really do. We got some fools that are running the show right now. Realpolitik basically thrown out the window. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.